Hi again, middle schoolers. We are back with another online PE. I've really appreciated hearing back from some of you and getting your feedback. So hopefully you see some of that feedback in today's video. So the theme of today's PE and the message is the message of gratitude. Now, gratitude is something I've been practicing for a few years now through some morning journaling. Every morning I wake up and journal some things that I'm grateful for. I pick someone in my life that I'm grateful for, an opportunity that I have, something that happened the previous day that I'm grateful for, and really just writing down how grateful I am for the day ahead of me. A quote that I really like that I've heard is that today is a gift, and that's why they call it the present. So we all have a present that's been given us today, of being alive and being healthy, being able to do this workout. So let's be grateful for the time we have together. Let's be grateful for right now, and let's have some fun together. All right, so I got some feedback that we should add some music. So I'm gonna put on some music for this warm up and do the movements with me. Try to follow along the best you can. As always, go at your own pace. Take breaks when you need to. Press pause in the video whenever you need to. And the most important thing is just enjoy your body, have fun, move, and don't forget to breathe. So for our next activity, we're going to do something called the dot drill. Now, what you're going to need for this is 5 dots. And you can make these out of paper. You could use coins. You could actually just use your imagination, and you don't really actually need any spots. You just kind of visualize them on the floor. The purpose of this is we're going to work on a little agility and footwork, and just get our heart rate up a little bit, and most importantly, just have fun with it. So with your spots, you're going to make a pattern. And it's going to remind you of like the number 5 on a dice. Equal. And what we're going to do is forward and back. So I'm going to start with my feet apart on the 2 spots. I'm going to go feet together, feet apart, feet together, feet apart. If you don't have spots, very simple, it's just going to look like this. So let's go ahead and try that pattern for about 10 seconds. The object is to get faster and faster. Good. Second dot drill is going to be a 1 foot. Start with our right foot. We're going to go to the center, back to the corner, over, back to the center, back here, and then we finish here. Let's do our left foot. Center. For this, you got to be really smart about your ankle and your knee. If you're having any sort of pain, slow down, try to feel light on your feet, and take your time. It's not about how fast you can do it at the beginning. It's just about accuracy, having fun with it, no pain. We're going to go back to the right foot, same drill. This time I want you to do it 2 times in a row with the same foot and have fun. Now let's go to our left foot, 2 times in a row. Excellent. Now we're going to go both feet together. Do the same pattern that we just did with the 1 foot. We're going to go 2 times in a row. Awesome. Last pattern is going to be up and back. This time when we get to the front though, we're going to do a quick turn. And it looks like this. Excellent. Now we're going to put it all together. We're going to go front, back. 3 times. Right foot. 3 times. Left foot. 3 times. Both feet. 3 times. Up, turn, back, turn. 3 times. Just to clarify. Up and back 3 times. Right foot 3 times. Left foot 3 times. Both feet 3 times. Up, turn, back, turn 3 times. Here we go. 2, 3, right foot. 2, 3, left foot. 1, 2, 3, both feet. 1, 2, 3, up, back, turn. 1, 2, 3. And that's the dot drill. Okay, if you haven't already, pause the video to get some water. Now's the time. And with our message of the day, our theme of today, gratitude, let's drink this water with gratitude. Very lucky to have this water. Now we're going to work on some power moves. And there's nothing better than a Russian power jump. Now, for a Russian power jump, it looks like this. Now, I want you to notice something about my starting position and my finish position. Did you notice they're the same? If you did, good for you. So I'm in my athletic starting position, and I'm going to go ahead and bring my arms back as I sit down, and then I'm going to explode as far out as I can, really pushing as hard into the ground. There's a physics law out there that the force that I put into the ground is going to come back through my body. Another tip is on the landing, try to minimize the impact. So we want to land soft and quiet. What I want you to do now is pause the video and I want you to practice 5 power jumps. All right, now we're going to make a game out of this and we're going to see how far we can power jump. What you're going to need is 2 things for measurement. You're going to need a starting line. I'm fortunate to have 2 jump ropes. 2 pencils would do, 2 pins, really anything. But you're going to want to mark a starting line. And then just to start, give yourself a target to jump over, something you know you're going to make. And for your first jump, start behind your target line and try to jump over your first marker. And then what I'm going to do is bring my rope to the very edge of my toe. So now I need to try to match that or beat that. Probably not smart to try to jump onto your object. That could cause some injury, so it's okay to go off to the side, but I definitely have my work cut out for me to try to beat that. So I'm going to do 4 more jumps, and each time I'm going to try to match it or beat it. Now it doesn't count where your hands touch, it's where your feet touch. If you end up taking a step forward, that doesn't count either. So I went a little further that time. All right. Try to beat that. All right, I got a little further. Here's my next jump, my 3rd jump. Again, I'm trying not to jump on my rope, just to the side of it so I don't injure myself. I think I matched it. So 1 more. See if I can beat my final jump. Awesome, I think I got it. All right, friends, press the pause video. Time for some more water. All right, my friends, our next activity is going to be a cardio/core workout. We're going to do a Tabata protocol. So this was made famous a while back by someone who studied fitness and found that by working at high intensities for 20 seconds, resting for 10 seconds, and doing that for about 8 rounds, can really give you a lot of cardiovascular benefits. As a safety precaution, this is high intensity, and I know at this time they're recommending maybe not pushing your body to its fullest limits at the moment. We want to take care of our lungs, so I want you to go at a pace that's comfortable for you. I want you to get a little out of breath, but I don't want you to get so out of breath that you can't talk. If you cannot talk during the breaks, then you're pushing it too hard. So I want you to keep that in mind. I also need to teach you all 8 movements we're going to do so that you know them ahead of time, because I'm not going to be doing demonstrations during the follow along workout. So I'm going to go over those moves now. The first move is tuck jumps. And what we're going to do is a jump in the air and then tuck your knees to your chest. So jump. Kind of like the Russian power jump, but instead of going forward, we're going up. All right, so that's the tuck jump. Again, try to limit the impact on the ground and go at a pace that you're comfortable with. The next movement we'll do is plank exchanges. So we're going to get into a front plank. And from here, make sure you're squeezing your legs tight, your stomach tight, your gluteus maximus tight. Squeeze all your muscles tight, but at the same time you're breathing and you're bracing. And from this brace plank position, we're going to go up to the push-up position and then down to the plank. And you can reverse direction at any time. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders. If that's too hard, just stay in the plank. If that's too hard, you can go onto the knees. Next exercise is going to be high knees. just running in place. Get those arms pumping. That's high knees. Next move is going to be Superman's. I'm going to go back to the floor. From this position, we're just going to raise up like we're flying. Slow and controlled. If you want to hold the position the whole 20 seconds, go for it. And you can lower your range of motion if it's not feeling great on your back. You are going to feel the muscles in your back working, but you shouldn't feel any sharp pain. If it stings or like zings, then no good. If you're feeling muscles work and it feels hard, that's good. All right, next move is going to be mountain climbers. So in this quadruped position, our knees are going to come up off the ground, one knee to chest, and then you switch. To make it harder, go faster. To make it easier, go slower. All right, mountain climbers. Next is going to be our straight leg sit-ups. I like to call them curl-ups. So we're going to be in a straight leg position, arms overhead. We're going to tuck our chin to our chest, curl up, and then slowly curl back down. It's not a crunch, and it's not just a sit-up. We're really going to focus on curling up. If you do these right, I promise you, you will get sore in this area. And that's our curl up, slow and controlled. If you want to make it a little harder, as you curl up, you can bring your legs up and then curl back down. Or make it medium. You can have your knees bent, and as you curl up, come into this boat pose. Easiest version would be curl up, or you could do the boat pose, or you could try the full straight leg stuff. All right, the next one, you're gonna love the next one. Burpees. Hands to the ground, jump your feet back, jump your feet up, clap overhead. To make it a little harder, hands to the ground, chest to the ground, come up. If you want to make it more of a strength move, hands to the ground, do a nice strict push-up. Burpees. All right, if you want to make it really easy, hands, step, 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 no jump. All right, last one is going to be our side planks. So we're going to get on our side, stack those knees together, make sure your elbow is under your shoulder, and then this is the easy side plank. If you want to make it a little harder, straight leg. If you want to make it really hard, here. If you want to make it extra hard, here. Okay, we'll do that one twice. So 20 seconds on one side, we'll rest, and then 20 seconds on the other side. So again, we are going to go 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And you're going to follow along with me. I've gone through all the movements, so I won't be talking. I'm just going to do the workout with you and do it with me. After the 8 rounds, if you want to go again, press rewind and do it a second time. Make sure to take a break between each round. You'll get some water. If that's still not enough and you're really looking to go push yourself, maybe do this Tabata 3 times. So you go after the full circuit, do it a 3rd time.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And into the window, you must have of your 3, 2, 1, go. Round 5. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, go. Round 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, baby!
3, 2, 1, go. Round 8. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we gotta do the other side.
Welcome to Tabata.
Here we go.
Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Round 1.
Alright! So that was it. I'm still able to talk. I'm a little winded. I don't know about you, that was awesome. I'm gonna do that again. So press pause, rewind if you want to do it again. Otherwise, we are just about ready to wrap it up. I mentioned at the beginning, the theme and the message of today was gratitude. I can't tell you how grateful I am for the community that is allowing me to do these videos still, to be able to share my love of movement and my love of fitness and play with you, even though we can't be together. What we're going to end with is a yoga pose that some people call Shavasana or corpse pose, and it's just laying down on your back. And while you're laying there, I would like you to focus on your breathing, and I'd also like you to take this time to practice gratitude. So let your mind wander to all the things you're grateful for. If your mind wanders onto something else, no big deal. Just say to yourself, oh, thinking, and then try to bring it back to your breath. Try to bring it back to your gratitude practice. Every time the mind wanders onto what you're going to eat or what you're going to do next, just label it, oh, thinking, no big deal. Bring it back to your breath. Again, thank you all for joining me. Please email me, kevin@playformancetucson.com. Give me your feedback. I want to keep making these videos better and better. And it brought so much joy to me to get the emails from you, letting me know that you did the video and that you enjoyed it. Thank you. Have fun in your Shavasana pose. Hey, did you stick around? Well, guess what? You get a bonus for those who stuck around. Just like at the movies. Always stay through the credits, people. All right, here's our bonus. I've been trying to work on my handstands. And let me show you where I'm at right now. Tuck in those shirts. Now, I do have a large space. And if you don't have a large space, let me show you what you can do to work on handstands. It's called frog stance. So I'm going to get into my frog stance. And I'm going to slowly start to put all the pressure on my hands, very slowly. My elbows are pushing into my knees, and then I'm going to slowly take one foot off the ground. So now I've got pressure on my hands and my feet, and then I'm going to slowly start to take the pressure off my last foot. So now all the pressure is on my hand. And then I'll slowly come back down. And that's the frog stance. Now you want to really make sure your wrists are ready for this. So shake out the wrist. Make sure you're doing wrist stretches, both directions. We're constantly in a state like this, being on our computers. So we want to actually try to go the opposite direction as often as possible. Same for our posture. I'm noticing in these videos, I've got this terrible forward head posture, and I'm really trying to be conscious of that. Is that a word? Conscience? So let's try again from the side. Frog stance. I'm going to start with slowly putting the weight on my hands and my feet. Now I'm taking one foot off, and then now I'm taking both feet off. And I can tap my toes when I need to. And I'm really just trying to see how much time under tension I can take. Now, I've gotten to the point where that seems fairly easy, so I'm starting to, rather than put my knees into my elbows, I'm trying to get my knees onto my elbows, and it looks something more like that. And that's going to help me with my handstand. So that's your bonus work for today. Miss you guys. Hope you're enjoying these videos. See you later.